Oh, you can't beat them in the end of the year, can't beat them in the beginning of the year. You know, except for probably 4.5 minutes in the third quarter. We played pretty well. We're right in that game. Each quarter is equal except for the third quarter. We just didn't get it done. They made some plays. They had out some opportunities and finished them off. We lost 2 goal scoring opportunities. They took 2 goals and said they were in an increase on the dive. And I thought that was a huge goal to lose at that time after they had made a 2-goal run and put us back in the game and kind of crushed us. And then they made a good backdoor play in the fourth quarter. We put it away. Didn't stop. I thought we rode them pretty well. Got a lot of young guys playing offense at the midfield. And they're going to help us get better as the year goes on. That's pretty much all I have.
Questions to the student athletes or coach?
Other than the obvious goal that was taken away, you also missed out on 2 extra man right before that. Extra man.
Yeah, we're 0 for 4 man, extra man. So we had 3 pretty good shots in extra man. Then you got Cam, he made good saves at his feet. You got to get, you know, talked all week about we got to get off to his off hip side and not at his feet. So he shot him at his feet. He made a couple good saves from about 14 yards. So that's the difference. I think they had 1 man on goal. And that was in that third quarter when they made their goal run. So we got a foul and then scored on it. Man on goal. Wharton, he shoots the ball pretty well. We gave him 1 goal early, right off the first face-off. So we came back from that. We were down 2-0, and then we were down 3-1, and came back and took the lead 4-3, and they got a goal right near the end of the half, 4-4. Still 60 minutes. 15 minutes. Next 15 minutes killed us.
Were you trying to get your shooters to go up the ladder a little more on him?
Yeah, we talked all week. We were trying to go from his shoulder to his knees, or his offside. And that's most goals. Not at his feet. We were there for the good part of the day. At his feet when he did get some good opportunities.
Coach Nate, you highlight the third quarter. Did they maybe do something coming out of the half or something that just seemed to?
I really didn't think they did. You know, they had some opportunities and they put them home. And I have to go back. It all gets to be a blur after a while it happens. And we're trying to recall everything in the mind. I know Wharton scored against our regular defense 6-on-6 on a cut across, and I thought one of our guys reached for his stick and missed it, and he put a real nice shot past Travis on his hip side, off hip side, and then they got a man out right after that, and then they hit us in the head, but there was no call on the far sideline, and on a ground play, they picked it up and made 2 more passes and got a goal, so that was 3 in a short period of time. We just carried it.
What did you think of the play of your young midfield tonight?
Pretty good. They made some mistakes, but some good and some bad. We're excited about them. I think they're terrific players, and they're going to get better. But the Hudson's kids played pretty well. But Appley and Brown are coming along. Pretty good guys. I mean, just imagine your whole life wanting to get to college, and then your first college game, you're walking out. Whereas Hopkins, it's got to have a little bit of nerves going through that things. No way to start your career. Really good. You know, what we've been able to do over the years is that we build up through this kind of crazy schedule at the beginning of the year where we play 4 or 5 of the top teams in the country, but it gets us ready for our league. Last year I think we were 1-5. We wind up 5-1. So we're not. When we get to the league, we're going to have a lot of good teams, but they're not going to be any better than we played today. Or we're going to play next Saturday. We're going to play the Saturday after that. So. It kind of gets you ready for that, especially when you got these young guys. We're dominated the midfield for that.
Clearing rules have any effect on the way you approach clearing the bounces?
I think there was 4 missed clears for us today out of that whole day. And I think 3 of those were off a scramble situation, so we in with that pretty well.
I don't think we did the best job of really crowding him and making him move his feet for the shots. I mean, those are things we talked about. We talked about coming out on good angles to try to take away some of these shots. And I mean, I think one of them hit one of our D guys. I mean, I think think he shot the ball 12 times. He's letting it go anywhere, so I mean, he could have done a little bit better job on it, but I mean, their whole offense is getting them shots. So I don't think you're going to take away all the shots. I think we got to limit them to worse angles.
Did you feel good coming off the field where the game, you were able to keep the game even if they were just bombing away in the second quarter, you won for 11, and the game positive? You got a good feeling going into the half that we took one of their better swings, and now we need to swing it our way.
I think it was a good feeling going into the half that we didn't give up the goal at the end, and we were able to go in even. I mean, it's better than being down. So I mean, we were happy. They didn't have that momentum because they didn't get one to finish out the half. And I mean, it was. I mean, we were feeling good in the locker room. I think we were ready to come back out and play. We just got caught in some transition on bad. Started tumbling a little, but I mean, our defense really hung in there. No one quit. I mean, I thought the defense really hung tight the whole game. And no one was ever thinking we were out of it. We were coming to play every time we was good.
Were there communication issues? Like the first game, you got 2 new guys and there's close defense. So a little bit of communication.
A little bit. We kind of showed up a little as far as talking. But it was windy. I mean, it was hard to hear. But I mean, that can't be where you win or lose a game. I mean, we were talking. I mean, we had a lot of good guys on the defense. Marc and Mike Landy really keep the defense together as far as being vocal. I try to do my part. But I think those guys have, throughout the year have really gotten to understand the defense. I don't think that's where we were hurting as far as communication goes.
I mean, they got 2 goals in the third quarter in a minute and a half there, halfway through the third. It wasn't like they came out in the third quarter and all of a sudden caught us unready. I mean, they got 2 goals, and a regular goal and a man-out goal in a minute and a half, and then, and then with 3 minutes left, they got 2 more goals. Bang, bang. I think they were like 35 seconds ago. And then in the middle there, we lost a goal. Where Hughes beat his defenseman, scored a goal, and they said that he dove into the crease. And I looked up at the big board, which is nice to have sometimes. We're trying to play with all 3 referees to look up there with me and see the kid from Hopkins pushing him from behind into the crease. That should be called, and it should be a goal. And that was a big. They just got into it. That brings us right back to 6-5. To lose that, and 2 minutes later they get right back to okay. And I guess someone couldn't hear the whistle on the far sideline, and they scored one there on the line. That got taken away. They're momentum monsters. There's those two spurts in the third quarter, which is something every quarter was equal. The guys got to learn in 60 minutes. And stuff happens. They're happy to win that.
Coach, earlier this week you talked about you want to see less one-on-one and more just working the ball around. How would you assess the offensive work there?
Decent. We got some good looks. We moved the ball pretty well. For the most part, we had some turnovers that hurt you. I mean, I see both teams had 16 turnovers. That usually happens early on in the season. That you get some turnovers more than you do later on. For the most part, I was pretty happy. I didn't think we got the ball taken away from us because we were holding our jam. We got a couple of the triples. They had some unforced ones that you got to correct. You just got to finish them. It doesn't have down there on the stat sheet all the ones that the opportunities. It's 6 more shots. And Morton has 3 goals. I went, wow, he had 3 goals. He had 12 shots. But he's not shy. He shoots from just about everywhere as hard as anybody can shoot it. So, and I think Travis made a couple saves on him today after that first one, and it took some of his steam away. He's trying to get a little bit finer with his shots.
How important is getting more shots?
The thing about Stratton is that and I say this all the time, since he came here, he has had the best defenseman of every team we've played against play him. So everybody goes, wow, he did only had 1 goal, or 3 shots, whatever. But he takes the best defenseman away from my other players. That's what makes Hughes better. Because he doesn't get the first guy, he gets the second or third guy. When I started scouts, I might get the first guy from Hughes. Instead of Stratton. But Stratton always gets the best guy. So when you play Maryland and Hopkins, and you look through our schedule, that best guy is pretty good. He does a good job. He didn't lose the ball once today. He had a couple of opportunities. Gave him a couple of tough passes that were tough to handle and get a shot off. What he has to put up with